Welcome to Subramani. I don't know about you, but I don't like to reveal how much money I have or I don't have, what are the assets I have. It's not something, I mean, very regularly I keep getting asked how much is the worth of your portfolio, what are the shares that you hold and the quantity, give us your portfolio. It's not my business, and it's honestly none of anybody else's business except perhaps my immediate family, my tax authorities, and that's it. Nobody else needs to know. My relationship manager in the bank definitely doesn't need to know how many demat accounts I have. One which he sees and he can access, which he shouldn't, but that itself, he calls me and says, sir, so much portfolio you have, why don't you churn it, you will earn more. Right, I can understand that he's trying to look for a brokerage business, but revealing to anybody, to me, makes no sense. What are the problems if you reveal? First is the risk of being judged. Why is he spending so less? Why is he living so frugally? Why, if he really has so much money, why is he not spending it? Or saying, oh God, he's got so much debt, why is he spending so much money on his daughter's wedding? Why, this kind of judgment. We all do it. We all say, oh God, he doesn't have enough money, why is he spending on this, and why is he spending on that? Why is he not able, or why is she not able to estimate how much money they will need for their old age? Why are they blowing everything now? Right? We all judge. So it's very difficult for me to judge and not judge, or be very clear that I'm here only to give you knowledge about finance. It's none of my business as to how you live your life. How much you put in equity, how much you put in debt is not my concern. Yes, I can tell you what you should do, but unless it's a person whom I need to support if they don't have enough money, right, then I need to worry about their asset allocation. Otherwise, be my guest, it doesn't really matter. But if you reveal your assets, yes, you are likely to get judged. Good or bad, it's your call. But the fact that you have two houses, you live in monsoon in another location, in winter you have a spare house, you have given one property on rent, that reveals a lot about the real estate that you have, or the car that you drive. If you're driving a Mercedes or a Ferrari, people know, oh my God, this guy has arrived, and that kind of a thing. But that's the message. But then you could have bought it on an EMI. I'm not getting into that. So the question is, should you be worried about being judged? I'm not worried about being judged. Actually, I don't care about being judged, but it does not mean I'm going to reveal my balance sheet and my income statement to anybody. Nobody needs to know what it is, right? Then there is definitely power dynamics. People say, oh, he is so rich, he should give to this charity, he should do that, right? So people judge. How many people are judging Mukesh Ambani as to how much he should spend on his daughter's wedding? I found posts saying, oh my God, he's giving so much to Rihanna, he can feed half the population of Bangladesh maybe. I don't know, the kind of judgment which people do. Like, I have no business to judge on how other people live with their money. So exactly, nobody else, I don't want anybody else to judge how I live with my money, how much I have, how much I spend, what are my priorities, why do I spend so much on the shoe but I will not spend so much on something else, why I will not spend on eating out but I'll spend on travel, right? Any of those things, I don't have to be, I'm not answerable. Thank God I'm not answerable. I think even if I win a lottery, not that I buy lottery tickets, I'll tell my wife about it, right? I don't have to tell the world that I won a lottery and I'm very smart, I picked up the right ticket. I don't need to do it. So don't do things which you don't need to do. Also, another problem is many people lack the knowledge. In fact, the number of people asking me and my wife, where is your daughter working? How much is the salary? I mean, it's so embarrassing to ask such questions. I don't know how people find it so embarrassing to ask. I mean, I would never be able to ask. You know approximately what is the CTC for a chartered accountant, for an MBA or something. Take a guess, right? Why do you want to know how much it is? And what is the figure that you want? You want to know the CTC, you want to know the bonus, you want to know the gratuity, you want to know the cash on hand, you want to know the cash on hand after compulsory savings. What exactly are you looking for and what are you trying to do, right? But people are curious, they would want to know. how much are you earning, just to find out maybe. But yeah, people do ask those embarrassing questions. I think as a society we love to compare and compete. Like a mother wants to know how much her son can earn maybe after 6 months after he becomes a CA, but they all want to know how much is your daughter earning, where is she working, what is she going to do, is it going to be A or B, is it going to be C, right? So that kind of questions which keep getting asked. It's none of my business to know how much my daughter is earning, but of course I know how much she's earning. I have seen her CTC, but it does not mean you need to know how much she's earning, where she's working, what she's doing. Yes, once she becomes famous, you will know about it, but there is no need to know now, right? So some of your assets will be visible to the world. If you buy a Ferrari, people will know. If you buy a flat costing 8 crores, 10 crores, 12 crores in Bombay, people will know. By the choice of builders, people will know whether you had more cash or you had more check, right? I will know that, right? If you say I chose builder A, I will know you paid more cash. If you chose builder B, I know that you have paid more by check. Did you pay more by check because you have more money, or did you pay more by check because it was easier to get a bigger loan there? That's your call, right? It's your personal call. Why should I get into that? But there will be some way how people will judge you anyway, right? Oh, they're living in this colony. They have a 3 BHK, they have a 4 BHK, they drive this car. People are already judging you without knowing anything about your portfolio. Now, if you have 2 crores in your portfolio, 20 crores, 200 crores, how does it matter to anybody else? Honestly, to them, it doesn't matter. In fact, if you have a lot of problems and if you have a lot of debt and you talk about it, people are happy that they are not in the same situation in which you are. So they're actually celebrating your misery, not really going to help you much. So whatever it is, whatever you have, how much soever debt you have, don't reveal it except to the person who is going to help you. Like if you go to a person who is going to consolidate your debt and say, okay, add up all this debt, borrow from one person, one bank, and start repaying, put some of your assets as security and reduce the interest rate. Don't put your house, because you are right now not given them a very secured, it is unsecured lending. If you die, your wife does not have to repay those loans, whereas if it's a housing loan, she will have to repay. Any of that gyan, if you are getting from somebody, it is necessary to reveal your debt. If you are going to sit with a financial planner and say how much money you have, then you have to reveal all your assets and all your debt, right? That for those purposes you can reveal your debt and your net worth, but it is not necessary that the world knows about it. I find a lot of people who go and flaunt, and they do it very, very innocently. But when you do it, you might be giving a complex to the other person who may not have so much money, right? Or who may have struggled through life and therefore don't have this money. Like this beautiful saying, don't judge people by where they have reached, because the starting points could have been very different. So you don't know what that person has done, worked through middle age. Let's say it's a woman who took up a job, supported her husband, supported the children, right? Did all that. Maybe they had a child who had some challenges, required more money. You have no clue what happened in their life. Don't judge them by the fact that you're 60 years of age, you have X amount of money, and so you say, don't say that is the only sign of success. Maybe they run a much better family relationship, maybe they're happier than you. We don't know. We don't want to judge, but the most important thing is I don't want to be judged, right? So what is my wealth? My wife, my daughter, my chartered accountant know it, and that's good enough. Thank you.